some protesters said, or somebody in his article said, that you said that SM was not an issue. What do you say about this, and how do you respond, sir?
That is not correct. What we said in many of our interviews is to the effect that how we wish we can have the legal basis to totally block the development so that the trees standing on the said area where the development will happen will not be cut. I made it very clear that, look, this area where the trees are standing is a private property of SM because it was bidded by the national government April of 1992.
Were you mayor then? Were you mayor then?
I was not a mayor then at the time. This was during the time, of course, of President Corazon Aquino.
Okay.
And the highest bidder was SM, highest bidder,
okay,
for about 70 million pesos. May of 1992, the order of award had been issued in favor of SM being the highest bidder.
Who else bidded during that time?
I cannot remember because the city was not a participant in the seed bidding, and as I said, it was the national government, I think through the DENR, that bidded the seed area.
Is this city property?
No, this is not a city property.
It was never city property?
It was never a city property. This is a national government property, and as I said, it was bidded by the national government, and SM won the bid, being the highest bidder. After the full payment of the consideration of the bid, which is about 70 million pesos, it's, I think, 69,999,000 something, so it's about 70 million pesos, had been fully paid by SM. The present administration had signed the deed of absolute sale in favor of SM.
The present administration meaning President Benigno Simeon Aquino
Yes,
Jr.
as represented by Executive Secretary Paquito Ochoa. So that's the facts about the said area, how SM had acquired ownership over the said area. This is the reason why I said how I wish the national government will hear the sentiments of a lot of those who oppose the said development, so that the possible legal remedy here is for the national government to exercise its power of eminent domain to expropriate the said property, buy it back from SM so that we can convert it into a park, and in that way we can totally control and prohibit any kind of development that we do not like to happen on the said area. At this time that it is a private property, as we have said, like the city government, what it can only do, of course, is, as we said, we cannot prevent SM from exercising its rights under the Civil Code of the Philippines as an owner. I think it's in Article 248. It is only subject to limitations fixed by law. And as far as the city government is concerned, the limitation here is, of course, the land use development plan in the zoning ordinance of the city. If the development do not violate any of these ordinances, then the city has no legal ground to block the said development.
Legal ground, but does it mean that the people are prevented from expressing what they want to say?
No, I said we welcome the expression of sentiments of other people who, as we said, like me, by all means, do not like that the trees are to be cut. But as we said, of course, on our case, being the head of the local government, we, of course, perform pursuant to existing laws. So, if we do not have the legal basis to block the development, then we cannot block it.
How do you respond to these allegations of bribery?
That's totally false. This is what we do not like. Because, look, as we said, we welcome the demonstration, the expression of opposition and sentiments against the cutting of trees. That was the reason why we issued the permit for those who like to demonstrate, so that they can express their sentiments. This is perfectly part of our democracy. But what we do not like is if somebody will express an opposite opinion or view to what some of these against the development wants, they will immediately brand you as somebody who had been bought, who had been bribed. This is not fair. This is totally false as far as we are concerned, because we were not bribed. We are just expressing, of course, our opinion based on legal provisions of law.
Do you personally know Mr. Henry C? And can you personally reach him?
I cannot. Of course, we have been hearing Henry C. We had seen him casually, but we do not have any personal connection, or we do not know him personally, and we cannot reach him as again. Some
people think you have.
Some people are thinking that's not true.